We're now live on YouTube. Good morning. The 36th District Court is now in session with the Honorable Tenisha Yancey presiding. While court is in session, there will be no talking, sleeping, lying down, driving, no wearing of any head garments unless it's for religious purposes only. No chewing of any gum or reading of any material, and you must be properly dressed when a judge asks you to turn on your cameras. Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning, and good morning to all of you. Are there any cases ready to proceed on? Before you answer that, Latifah, I see that there's one for sentencing. Do I have a pre-sentencing investigation report on that?
I can email it to you. Yes, because Mr. Hoffman, we have retained count. Well, he's our house counsel. He will be handling that case.
He was retained for that matter, or he?
No, I'm appointed.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, Your Honor.
And if you can email me that one. And Mr. Bachman, are we ready to proceed on any matters?
We are ready on the sentence for Cedric Brown. We are also.
Well, can we do this? I'm sorry.
Deborah Braxton, we're ready for stipulation to dismiss that matter set for trial, and Corporal McCree to appear.
Okay.
And we also are ready to proceed on Linda Blakely as well. That would be a dismissal to per the officer, no recall.
And then lastly, T. Burton, Attorney Miller. I know that she said she needed some time, but is she ready yet?
Yes, I am. I'm out of the room, Your Honor. I am ready. And that will be a plea. We will not be proceeding to trial. And then just due to my client being on the telecommunication, I just need him brought out of the room. But we're ready to proceed.
All right.
Do you want to start with that matter first, Your Honor, or the two dismissals?
We can do the two dismissals just to get those done, and then you can call that matter, Latifah.
Okay. Okay. This is the People versus Linda Blakely. Ticket number SP 1420471, count 1, no insurance misdemeanor, count 2, defective brake lights, count 3, improper display of the plate. Appearances for the record, please, starting with the attorney.
Good morning, Your Honor. Harry Boffman. I'm House Counsel P55052 on behalf of the defendant. Ms. Blakely, would you unmute your device, announce your name to the court?
Linda Evans Blakely.
Thank you. This matter is set for trial, Your Honor. The officer did appear and indicated that he was unable to proceed for lack of recollection. I would stipulate to the recommendation here to dismiss these cases. The probable cause, rather, I'm sorry.
Thank you. Thank you. Stipulates probable cause on dismissals.
Yes.
Ms. Blakely, I am going to dismiss these matters without prejudice. Just be cautious in the future for whatever it is that was alleged that you did. I just want you to be very cautious in making sure that you also have documentation in the car with you at all times when you're driving.
I will.
You're free to go.
Thank you. You have a good day.
You too. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
How do I take this off?
We'll do it.
Help you, Ms.
We'll
Blakely.
do it.
She got it.
Thanks.
This is the People versus Deborah Braxton, ticket number SP 140-17081. Count 1, unregistered untitled vehicle. Count 2, driving while unlicensed. Count 3, improper plates. Appearances for the record, please, starting with the attorney.
Good morning, Your Honor. Harry Boffman on behalf of the defendant. Ma'am, would you state your name for the record?
Deborah Braxton.
Thank you. It's the date and time for trial. Corporal McCree did appear, as always, and indicated that since the defendant was in compliance, she presents today with valid license, registration, and insurance, that the prosecutor would stipulate to dismiss these cases. I stipulate to probable cause for the recommendation. Thank the court and the prosecutor.
Thank you. The court will adopt the recommendation of the people and dismiss these matters without prejudice due to the fact that Ms. Braxton does in fact have proper documentation. Ms. Braxton, make sure you have them in the vehicle with you, ma'am, at all times, whenever you're driving.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Have a good day.
You too.
Okay, this is the People versus Tony Burton, ticket number SP 13906 541. Appearances for the record, please, starting with the attorney.
Good morning, Your Honor. Alexandra Miller, P 86290, on behalf of Mr. Tony Burton, who is present via Zoom. Mr. Burton, please unmute and state your full name for the record.
Tony Burton.
And correction for the record, he's here today for entering without owner's permission.
That is correct, Madam Clerk. Today is the date and time set for trial in this matter. Your Honor, the officer in this case did appear. Mr. Goss for the people did release the officer because we have reached a resolution in this case. That resolution is a 12-month delayed sentence. I have gone over that offer with Mr. Burton, advised him of his rights, and we would like to proceed and take advantage of that offer today, Your Honor.
Okay, and Mr. Burton, you did hear your rights. Did you understand your rights?
Yes, ma'am.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for your guilty plea today?
No, ma'am.
Are you pleading guilty on your own free will?
Yes.
And are you pleading guilty because you actually are guilty?
Yes.
Please raise your right hand and repeat after me. You can swear or affirm. You don't do both. I swear or affirm
I swear on God.
that the testimony I give today will be the truth and the entire truth.
That the testimony I give today be the truth and that's true.
You can put your hand down. Madam Clerk?
On October the 27th, 2022, were you in the area of Sussex and West Chicago in the city of Detroit?
What was the location?
Is Sussex and West Chicago, or is it Chicago? I'm sorry. Just, okay, in the
Yes.
city of Detroit?
Yes, I was.
Is there a particular address that he entered?
No, it's not an address on here, at least not on the register of action.
Counselor?
Yes, Your Honor. Per my records, it looks like the location was 9137 Sussex and Elliott Street.
Okay, so Mr. Burton, did you enter 9137 Sussex in the city of Detroit? Did you enter that property?
Yes.
Did you have permission from the owner to enter?
Yeah. This how it was. It was a friend of mine. He was sleeping and he was right in there, and I was coming over to make sure he was okay because it was really cold nights and everything, and it was vacant house.
Mr. Burton,
And he was
Mr.
sleeping.
Burton,
Yes.
was your friend the owner of the property?
No, he's not the owner.
Did the owner of the property give you permission to enter?
No.
Okay. And Counselor, if he has a valid defense, which is what I kind of heard, but I don't want him to tell me anything, but if he has a valid defense, you would have set this matter for trial, is that correct?
That is correct, Your Honor.
Are you satisfied?
Defense is satisfied. Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, so the court is also satisfied and will enter a guilty plea on behalf of Mr. Burton for entering without permission, entering a property without permission. This matter will be placed on, you will be placed on a 12-month delayed sentence, Mr. Burton. That means that you are not able to get into any trouble within the next 12 months, that no police contact, no further tickets for the next 12 months. I'm also gonna order you to pay $190, and you need to pay that within the next 12 months. You'll be returning on, Madam Clerk, you may have given it to me. I apologize, you did give it to me, but go ahead, can you give him the date?
Not for the 12 months. It'll be June the 3rd for him, June 3rd.
June 3rd, 2024, Mr. Burton, please figure out or find out from the court. Well, actually, Ms. Miller, will you still be, okay. So you can find out if we're in person by then. Otherwise, I expect to see you here on Zoom on that date at 8:30 a.m.
Your Honor, just for clarification of the record, if the fines and costs have been paid by that date, do we need to still appear for the review date?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, just to be 100%
Yeah.
clear, Your Honor.
Because it's a delayed sentence and because I will dismiss it upon completion and satisfactory completion, I need to make sure that it's satisfactorily completed.
Understood. Mr. Burton, then you and I will remain in contact. Please let me know as you pay your costs and fines, okay?
Yes, I will.
Okay.
I don't think I have that capability on here. Yes, I do. One moment, please. Oh, Mr. Burton, you are free to go.
Okay, thank you. You stay blessed.
Thank you. You too.
Thank you very much, Your Honor.
Thank you. Ms. Miller, you
Have
have
a good one, Attorney Miller.
next matter.
Are the people's ready to proceed on Cedric Brown?
Ready?
Okay, this is the People versus Cedric Brown, ticket number Z8088471. Operating while intoxicated. Appearances for the record, please, starting with the attorney.
Good morning, Your Honor. Harry Boffman, P55052, on behalf of the defendant, Mr. Brown. Would you state your full name for the record?
Cedric Michael Brown.
And good morning again, Mr. Brown. Judges, this matter is set for sentencing. Towards that end, I have reviewed together with Mr. Brown the pre-sentence information report that is part of the court's file. We find it to be factually accurate. There are no additions, corrections, or deletions. As to the recommendation, we have no objection and would ask the court to follow same.
Okay, can you give me just about 3 minutes? I need a 3-minute recess to review the actual recommendation.
Understood.
It was emailed to
So,
me.
Your Honor, do you
Yeah.
want to just call Rachel Berry since this is our last one, but after,
Oh, yeah.
because she's a dismissal.
Yeah.
That'll be our last, yeah. Attorney Payne, are you ready for Rachel Berry?
I am, thank you.
Okay, you're welcome.
Ms. Berry,
This
you
is
turned
the-
your camera off and you've been on the whole time. Okay, thank you.
Good morning,
This is-
Judge.
Good morning.
This is the People versus Rachel Berry, ticket number SP14334401, driving while license expired. Ticket number SP14334391, expired plates, and count 2 of that same ticket, insurance, no proof of insurance. Appearances for the record, please, starting with the attorney.
Good morning, Sharon Payne appearing on behalf of Rachel Berry, who is present via Zoom. Ms. Berry, will you please unmute yourself and state your name for the record?
Rachel Berry.
Thank you. Your Honor, we've had an opportunity to pre-try this with the city attorney, and they are going to dismiss as my client has presented proper documentation.
And did the court run SOS?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, so the court will adopt the people's recommendation and dismiss all 3 counts on behalf of Ms. Berry. Thank you, Ms. Berry, for getting your documents in order, but make sure you're keeping them in the vehicle with you at all times.
Okay,
Okay? And
thank you.
These matters are dismissed
All right.
without prejudice. Thank you.
Have a good day.
You too, thank you.
Mhm.
Okay. 5-minute recess.
Okay, Your Honor.